In the previous lecture, we have seen the chain that what we have discussed from 9th standard to the 12th standard, and now we have to enter our the first topic, that is hyperbolic functions. Okay, the functions we have seen about trigonometric functions, logarithmic functions, okay, and so on, and we have seen the derivatives of that also. So now we have to think about the hyperbolic functions and its derivatives. Okay, so hyperbolic function. So this hyperbolic sign is defined as a sine of x. So some people express takes the expressions as the sine of hx. That is a sine, and we read this the hyperbolic sign of x is nothing e raised to x minus e raised to minus x upon 2, and hyperbolic cos. Okay, it is not case cos of hx, that is hyperbolic cos of x is nothing but e raised to x plus e raised to minus x upon 2. In the same way as we have seen about the tan, cot and so on, that also we can define here. So let us define about the third, that is tangent of, that is sorry, hyperbolic tangent. Okay, so that we defined as tan of x is nothing but the sine of x upon hyperbolic cos of x. This we can define. Okay, so no problem. And if we further solve it, we will get that is e raised to x minus e raised to x upon 2 upon, this is the cos e raised to x plus e raised to minus x upon 2. This 2 gets cancelled and we have e raised to x minus e raised to minus x upon e raised to x plus e raised to minus x. This we can define as a hyperbolic tangent. Okay, we require this formula only. Okay, so as we are required, similar way we can define it as a cotangent or hyperbolic cotangent of this cot of hx is nothing but a reverse, that is cos of x upon sine of x, that is hyperbolic cos of x upon hyperbolic sine of x, and this the relations we find, it will be nothing but the e raised to x plus e raised to minus x upon e raised to x minus e raised to minus x. Okay, okay. After that we can define for the hyperbolic sec, that is hyperbolic secant. Okay, and there is nothing but the sec of x is nothing but, as we seen, that is the inverse of cos of x, right? The hyperbolic cos of x, hyperbolic sine of x, sorry, hyperbolic sec of x is nothing but the 1 upon hyperbolic cos of x, and which we find is 1 upon, and we see that what is this cos x is e raised to x plus e raised to minus x upon 2, and which implies that it is 2 upon e raised to x plus e raised to minus x. This is nothing but the hyperbolic secant of x. Generally we require this. Okay, after that we will see about the sixth number, that is cosecant. Hyperbolic cosecant. Okay, in this we see that hyperbolic cosec of x is nothing but the 1 by hyperbolic sine of x, right? And which is nothing but the 1 upon, and we see that this is e raised to x minus e raised to minus x upon 2, and which implies that it is a 2 upon e raised to x minus e raised to minus x. This is hyperbolic cosec of x. Are the two important formulas. Okay? So these are the hyperbolic functions. Now we have to see some results regarding the hyperbolic functions. Okay? Or some relations to the hyperbolic functions. Okay. So please go through it. And next we think that the hyperbolic function satisfying the some relations, and that we will try to prove it. Let us see some theorems. For all x, we would say that the first one, hyperbolic sine of minus x is nothing but the minus of hyperbolic sine x. Second 2-3 results you see, this hyperbolic cos of minus x is nothing but the only hyperbolic cos of x. ठीक है, तो पहले हम ये दो रिजल्ट देखेंगे, बाकी का बात करेंगे. ठीक है, ओके. So let us try to prove it. So we know that there is one which is trying to prove, that is hyperbolic sine of minus x is equal to, we know that the hyperbolic sine of x, that is hyperbolic sine of x is nothing e raised to x minus e raised to minus x upon 2. ये चीज हमको मालूम, ठीक है. So by using this definition of the hyperbolic sine, that we will try to prove it. So this is nothing but the e raised to, this is a minus x, so this is minus x, minus is compulsory, e raised to minus of minus x upon 2, right? Okay, so this is equal to e raised to minus x minus, ये minus into minus plus e raised to plus x upon 2. Right? Okay. So we find that these are items. So we will take minus common. So minus common we have to take minus. ये बन जाएगा e raised to x. ये बन जाएगा minus e raised to minus x upon 2, and which is nothing but the minus of, and this is what this is the hyperbolic sine. So this is minus hyperbolic sine of x, and which implies that the hyperbolic sine of negative of x is nothing but this. Okay. Let us see about the next article. Here is I had a problem regarding this. So go through this result, and which is a very important result. These are the results we are using to find out the derivative. Then we have to, after this you have to see about the derivatives of hyperbolic sine, hyperbolic cos, hyperbolic sec, cosec, and so on. For that we require these results. Okay, and so that's why we are thinking about this topic. And now syllabus, we have this topic, the hyperbolic functions. Okay, and regarding that's algebraic functions and all that things, the trigonometric functions, logarithmic functions that we have discussed in the previous classes. Okay, please revise that if you are not understand or if you have some problem, so we can discuss that also. Okay. So let us try to prove the second of this. We have to prove that there is a hyperbolic cos of negative of x. Okay, negative of x. We have to prove that is a hyperbolic cos of x. Let us try to prove it. So obviously, by the definitions we have, that is a hyperbolic cos of x is nothing but the e raised to x plus e raised to minus x upon 2. Okay, we will use these definitions to prove this. So, right, this is an LHS. We have not written in form. That we will write is LHS. LHS is equal to hyperbolic cos of negative of x, which is equal to, by this definition, this is e raised to minus x plus e raised to minus of minus x upon 2. Okay. So this will become e raised to minus x plus e raised to this x upon 2. Now obviously by the commutativity we can write this as e raised to x plus e raised to minus x upon 2, and which we find this is nothing but the hyperbolic cos of x, right, and which is equal to RHS. Okay, these are the results. Some more results are also there that we will discuss in the next section. Thank you.